Have you ever been really excited for a really strange game? Same. Welcome to Game of Grass. Wave the sword over the grass to get cash. I think I will, and I think I'm going to enjoy this. I can already tell that when it rains, we're going to get a lot more grass growth. Oh, but we can zoom out and that makes our sword bigger. It's just like shaving. The rain has come back, so the grass should grow nice and quick. As we're cutting this, we're finding coins worth $40 and we're getting grass currency. $10,000 to our name already, and that means we can afford a copper sword. It doesn't say what it does, but it probably looks better than this. Probably money well spent. That looks much better. I assume the grass gets stronger after a while, that's why we need better swords. This is probably complete overkill. But look at all the different things we can have. Marketing. Increase the hype for your grass. Sell your grass for more cash. Yes, we're gonna buy that. Yeah, so the better swords simply do more damage and get bigger. We can also do the wombo combo for only 1200. Increase the combo meter to multiply the value of grass you cut. I'm sort of accidentally like speed running this. There's a combo at the top. Is there grass up there? Can we touch more grass? There's a zebra. Why is there a zebra? Where are we? I have a feeling combos are going to be necessary in this. I need more grass to cut. I've literally run out. I can't finish my combo yet. We can purchase a row of beets that automatically give us income over time. That costs 10,000. We'll get one of those. Where are the beets? Oh, the beets are down here. They just pop out once in a while. I don't know how much money they give us, but at least we don't have to cut the grass. The grass ponderer is what we want next. Add a visitor to your field. Visitors gaze upon your lush grass, which increases the spawn rate. You maybe heard the term watching paint dry. That's basically what they're doing, but apparently it increases the grass growth. And this does look like the kind of guy that would have wizard powers. The rain has come back, so we're going to take advantage of that and cut all the grass. Watch out, the zebra's going to eat you. I'm going to buy marketing again so we can increase the value of the grass. Now when they drop out a little coin, it's $80, so it's actually doubled. I think the beets automatically pop out of the ground just like in real life, but then you do have to manually touch them, which is kind of annoying. For $4,000, I can have someone automatically collect the beets. That's so much easier. I've been ignoring the circling bird the whole time because I assumed it was a bird that circled. But what it actually does is increase the amount of grass per spawn. That was very cheap to begin with, so that's kind of the most important upgrade I've been missing. I thought things felt slow. So now that there's birds going around, the grass is growing quicker. And it is a very satisfying feeling, shaving the earth. That's some kind of star. I don't know what that is, but I did see it and I had to collect it. It tried to disappear quickly. Wow, we're making so much more money. We suddenly jumped up to $34,000. There also appears to be a turtle beside the zebra now. I'm not entirely sure this game is accurate. So we're going to need a few more circling birds for sure. I'm going to spend $50,000 on those because it makes the grass spawn quick. We'll also upgrade beet gathering because that just seems like an easy one. We have that woman running around just a beet monster. Now the grass is coming in basically as fast as I can shave it. At least as long as it's raining. Now that I said that, it's kind of slow. It must have been raining for the past while. But we already saved up another 50 grand. So let's increase the marketing. That's level 2. We can bring that up to level 4. Or level 5. And also a grass ponderer as well. That's going to help grass grow even quicker. So now we'll make even more money. I feel like the characters in this game are just getting more and more outlandish. We made almost $100,000. All of the upgrades here are hidden. There's a side slash for only 50,000. You lash out side to side to cut grass every few seconds. Upgrades increase the scale and number of slashes. Yeah, give me one of those for 50 grand. It's got to be worth it. It's even doing it in the background. Wombo combo can also go up. We'll build bigger combos for even higher multipliers. Now we're making $100,000 in no time at all. We can buy Gem Seeker for 20,000. Each Gem Seeker increases your chance of finding gems from grass. Yes, I don't know what those do or if I should get. Wait, that is probably the wrong thing I did. I bought a grass shoot row. Each shoot launches grass you cut into the air for extra cash. Okay, now we'll also buy Gem Seeker. Bessie the cow gives 1% multiplier to grass per level. So we'll go ahead and get a few levels of Bessie. And more marketing for the grass as well. 2 more levels of that. More circling bird and more grass ponderers. So now the grass will grow even quicker and be worth even more. We're making tens of thousands of dollars per second. Bessie is doing her best. I think these cannons over here are the grass shoots that give you a multiplier or something. We made $500,000 suddenly. This thing really scales up fast. Unlock oranges. When you cut grass, you have a chance to find an orange, which is worth a lot of cash. Okay, that's just a single upgrade and that's done. And then we're going to buy some more marketing. Let's buy more circling birds and more grass ponderers. More money, more cutting. Ooh, there were some oranges for sure. Those were $350 each. We still only have the 1 star. I don't know what to make of that. Wait, there was another star. I just picked it up. We have $1 million. For $190,000, we can build a walking path. We'll get visitors. Each visitor pays for the privilege of walking through your grass.
You're damn right they do.
We should maybe buy more beet plots. They seem fairly cheap and considering they just hang out in the background. You know what? We're going to spend $1 million on beets. We're also going to buy beet multipliers, beet collectors, beet gathering. It might be a game about grass, but we can't ignore all the beets. Wow, that's actually a lot of them. We also have an elephant now. We have like a hippo, a camel, a penguin. We're getting all sorts of things. We're doing this so efficiently that we're making $1 million in no time at all. We better take the more grass ponderers. The upgrades are only $30,000. We can bring them all the way up to level 13, 14, 15. And more Bessie the cow for more multipliers. She gets expensive quickly. We'll also get some more gem seekers. I've also selected now to hide fully upgraded, so we don't need to see the things we can't buy anyways. We'll do more marketing as well. We made $150,000 in the background, and a few sweeps of this, we're now up to $300,000. Yeah, I bet you never knew grass was this valuable. I would like a better sword though. This one tends to leave a lot of grass behind. Like, it'd be nice to just go down row by row. It's make it look good now, but if I go any faster than this, I leave way too much behind. Unfortunately, I've only bought the copper sword. There are other upgrades though, so we'll work towards those. We'll buy some more side slash and more wombo combo. That's going to get our thing up even higher. That is going to be necessary. We're now up to 2.5 times multiplier. We cut enough of this. As long as the grass comes back, we'll get higher and higher, and that's just really big earnings. 3 times earnings, but we're running out of grass. Luckily, we have $1.57 million, so we'll get more circling birds all the way up to max level, and grass ponderers almost max level. We'll get more marketing as well. Now, as we're going, even more money and even faster growth. If it could just rain nonstop, that would be helpful. I think we have a loose baby on our farm. One of the animals will probably eat that before long. We'll replace it with a more valuable person. It's actually kind of hypnotic. I just zoned out. We got $3 million. The grass ponderer is costing $700,000 each. Now it's up to 1.16, but we can buy that. We're now done. Sleeping cat, what do you do? Doubles the grass spawn rate. It looks cute. Have I missed that the entire time? I feel like they're hard to see with the way they're laid out. Or I'm just stupid. The most obvious answer is the right one. The best part of all this is, when I'm done with this, I'm going to go out and cut my grass. No one's going to pay me millions of dollars to do that one, unfortunately. Hey, look at that. We got a tiger. We're going to get a little more Bessie the cow. She's really expensive, though. $126,000, $189,000, $284,000. $500,000 basically for one more upgrade. When we get some more marketing, just more cash for the grass, we could bring that from level 15 all the way up to level 20. Then I'm going to max out Gem Seeker with the remaining $2 million. Well, we're going to buy as many as we can, level 9 out of 20. We make so much money, though. It's so easy to make the money back that we spend. But I do want these other fields. Like, well, what are we supposed to do with all those? Do we need to max out our beets before we're allowed to do more? Don't tempt me with a good time. Beet plots are actually more expensive than I thought. We got 11 of them. They're already $600,000. By the time we get to level 14, they're now $2 million. So we'll upgrade Bessie the cow a few more times as well for more money. Then we're going to increase beet gathering, and then we're out of money. Ooh, the beets are getting messy. They were starting to appear on the screen up above too. Those are $330 each, if I'm seeing that right. Yep, $330 per beet. And we're up to 5 stars. Still don't know what those do. And to be fair, I'm used to finishing games while missing a large part of the mechanics. But what I lack up in brain power, I make up for with brute force. There's another star and another star. Okay, we got $5 million now, and that is significant because we can get bluegrass. Bluegrass is much more valuable, but it reduces your grass spawn rate. That's fine. It's got to be worth it for $5 million. That did unlock new things. Delicious lemons. When you cut grass, you have a chance to find a lemon, which is worth a lot of cash. Sign me up. Oh, and there's marketing tier 2. Increase hype for your grass even more. That starts at $700,000. So we'll buy 2 levels of that, and then we're broke again. But we can also buy a turnip plot, which will produce passive turnips. And we can start leveling the butterfly. Add a butterfly to your field, increasing the amount of grass per spawn. Okay, we got 3 levels of that. We're going to need more because this new grass is going to be slow. The beet multiplier actually only needs a few levels. I just want to start getting things out of the way. We should also probably cut some of this bluegrass. It's not going to show up often, but when we do cut it, it's going to be worth plenty. You know, it's really not as significant as I thought it would be. Like, it's good money, but it's not like crazy better than what we had. I'm not really sure what to focus on now. Maybe Bessie the cow. Everything's getting really expensive. So marketing is always going to be a good option. 2 more levels there. More butterfly for more grass spawn. More Lulu the cow. I guess that's a cheap upgrade. Turnip plots are really cheap considering. So we'll buy a whole bunch of that up to level 8. We have some turnip gatherers too. So that'll all work out fine. Those are worth $1,120 each. We get some really valuable stuff going on. It really didn't take long to make the $5 million now, so the income is still increasing. Oh, there's a steel sword now. Purchase a shiny new steel sword, does more damage and is bigger. Bigger is always better. Look at that thing. There's also a shadow shuriken. Every once in a while a shuriken appears that follows your cursor and cuts grass. That sounds pretty useless, so we'll buy it for $4 million. But now we got a proper sword for cutting grass. Yeah, we can go much quicker. We leave far less behind. Oh, there's my shadow shuriken, here to mow the dirt. We should get a bonus for mowing people down. Like we could go like that and cut 60 people in half. That's got to be worth something. $3 million, we can buy the licking cat. I think some of these things are unlocking as we're going, or I don't scroll down enough. Walking path 2, more people on the walking path for 2.3 million. Sure. If people want to watch me farm, I won't stop them. We're going to get more butterfly to make sure that grass is spawning. That was level 6. We can take it to level 8 and then we're out of money. But as long as the grass is spawning reasonably quick like this, I think we're going to be okay. We just zone out and cut away. We're now up to $8 million. I don't think we've had this much at any point in time. There's 9 million already. If we cut the rest of this, we'll jump over 10 million. We can spend that on more grass ponderer and probably butterflies. We'll just alternate between the two because that's going to make grass spawn faster. The faster it spawns, the better we are. Also, Lulu the cow, 1% more per level. We'll buy a little bit of that because that's relatively cheap. Aside from that, $400,000 turnip plot, $600,000, then we're out of money again, but we're making like $100,000 every couple of seconds in the background. So maybe these plots are better than I thought. We're going to add another turnip collector, turnip gatherer. Those seem like the same thing. I think one adds collectors, this one adds the number of turnips they can carry. I would like to get the beet stuff off the menu too, but it's going to get really expensive the more I touch those things. We'll buy another beet plot, beet collector, beet gathering again. And then back to shaving my beautiful blue field. Would be nice to get a bigger combo actually. We're pretty much holding at 3. Wombo combo is $12 million to increase that. So we'll do that. That leaves us with $2 million. So we'll go probably for butterfly for more grass spawn. Yeah, we'll buy another turnip collector. Turnip gathering as well. Looks like we can hold on to 3.5 times combo fairly easily at this point. There's enough grass spawning that we're making that much more money again. Back to 5 million. Ooh, and it's a rainstorm, so we're going to take advantage and just rapid shave this earth. When it's raining, we could just constantly move like that and it would respawn as fast as we could go. Back up to $14 million. We need more grass spawn still. Actually more value too. Marketing tier 2. So that's a level 24. We can bring that up to 29. We'll also buy level a gem seeker. Those popping out is also going to help us a great deal. Look at these carriers working so hard. We should go down here every once in a while and get all the excess though. They can't actually keep up with the growth. Raining again, so I'm just going to sweep my mighty sword back and forth and make a fortune. I'm going to upgrade grass shoot row. I've only upgraded that once the entire time and I'm wondering if that's going to be big earnings for me. The next one costs $30 million. So that's clearly a pretty good one. I'm going to buy a turnip plot. I'm going to buy anything that's less than $1 million, which is basically Bessie the cow. But Bessie the cow could actually give me some pretty good levels. She's now up to $7.29 million per upgrade. But we're going to get more beet plots. Now we've maxed out beet plots. Beet collectors are still going to be really expensive. But expensive is fine. We just got to sit here for long enough to get there. But our passive income is actually getting really stupid. And look at all those beets. We're actually a beet farmer. The grass is growing quite quickly at this rate, so it might actually improve our cutting ability. The next wombo combo is 120 million. Things do get expensive, but side slash isn't too expensive. Well, it is now. We could buy turnip multiplier. That only has 4 levels to go. We can actually max that out fairly easily. Now we got one less upgrade to look at. We're feeling less overwhelmed. Beet gathering. So this increases the effectiveness of the beet collectors. We can probably max that out. Yep, we sure can, but it took all of our money. That was $30 million. And then we're going to buy another level of gem seeker, and we got to go back to cutting grass because we're basically broke again. But the beet collectors can carry beets stacks all the way to the moon. When you zoom in, you can hardly tell this isn't actually real life. Really quickly climb back up to $25 million. Gotta find the best way to make more money. More butterfly and grass ponderer. Those are both about equal upgrades actually. They each cost $6 million. So now we're going to get much more spawn. I'm also going to increase turnip gathering. I didn't realize how low that level was. That's now up to level 4. We're going to add another turnip collector or 2 as well. Because the turnips are worth a lot. Raining again, we're already over $30 million, so we're just going to enjoy this little storm. Never mind, it's already done. I'm going to increase marketing again. It's a level 29, it costs $5 million each, but we'll take it all the way up to level 33 for all of our money. We're going to buy another turnip collector and gatherer, also a couple more turnip plots given the value of those. Lulu the cow can also get some love because it's only $2.3 million to upgrade. So every once in a while, we're going to go down and murder the fruit fields as well. I'm probably better off, like when the grass is coming in lots, to like alternate between the two. I can get some grass up there, come back to help the fruit collectors, and back to the grass. I think increasing the value of the grass also helps the value of the turnips and whatever else we got beets down there. So I should probably do that more. Marketing another 2 levels, that costs $30 million. We'll also get more grass ponderer. By this point, we're up to 21 stars. Again, I don't know what we use those for, but hopefully something. Otherwise, we're just collecting garbage. $55 million. We could surely buy some upgrades for that. So adding a butterfly is increasing the amount of grass per spawn. So that might be like per individual tile. That went from level 15 up to level 18, 19. We can't quite get the max for that until we clean out this field like once. It's worth so many millions every time we do this. There we go. Max level butterfly. It's off the board. So now we're getting more money per swipe. We still got these fields over here. What am I supposed to do with those? For $54 million, I'm going to buy more beet collectors. They're at level 10 now. With all that money, we could only get them to level 13. That gets so expensive. We'll buy another few levels of Bessie the cow, though. That's just more value for us. Also, Lulu the cow while we're at it. Each one of those was 1%, so we got like an extra 5% in value. Also another turnip plot. Also another gem seeker. Turns out we can just sit in this menu. We're making hundreds of thousands of dollars per second now. So I don't even have to be cutting grass if I don't want to be. I will buy another turnip plot and then go back to doing what I do best. Cutting the grass. I think one of the things holding us back is our maximum combo currently. To do even bigger, we need 120 million. That's not as bad as it sounds. Although we could buy a lot cheaper upgrades to probably do even better. We're going to get a few more levels of marketing. That's $20 million each, so we'll buy 2 of those. Also another grass ponderer for faster grass spawn, and more gem seeker for more gems. We'll also do a little bit of turnip gathering and collector. We're definitely making money faster than ever before. Okay, so I think the stars I've been finding are the gems. They just, here they look like this, up here they look like that. Might be the way that works. Each gem seeker increases your chance of finding gems from grass, spawns an animal every level. I guess that's why we have as many animals as we do. I don't really know what the animals do. I'm clearly missing something. Maybe more animals is like, that's what the people want to see is all the animals, so we make more money. I'm pretty sure that's how zoos and stuff work. I zoned out and saved up $130 million, so that means we can increase our combo. So it'll now go up to 4 times, which will actually be a really big increase for us. Okay, looking at it again, I do see the gems on the ground. I don't know why I didn't notice them before. My brain is clearly unfocused today, so the stars are still different from the gems. I can notice the difference in the combo though. We're now making just about $1 million per second, even if I'm not really doing much. Get another $85 million. We're going to buy 2 levels of turnip plot, maybe another grass shoot road to hopefully increase our income. The next one is $330 million. That seems tough to get. We will get some more Bessie the cow. 2 more levels up to level 18 and a little more turnip gathering. Yeah, the grass shoot thing did make pretty good increase on our revenue. We're making like $1 million per second easily. Okay, we got $83 million in the bank. 2 more levels, 1 more level of Bessie the cow. I thought we could have that maxed, but very quickly we'll make a few more million. We'll get an extra 1% earnings, and that 1% is a big percent. Alright, Bessie the cow is officially maxed out. Lulu the cow is not. Lulu the cow isn't even halfway there. These get expensive. I've now saved up $180 million. I'm going to try a level of Side Slash and Shadowy Shuriken to try and unlock more down below. Alright, that didn't work, but we have more Slash and Shadowy Shuriken. I'm going to spend the next $150 million on Grass Ponderer. That's going to increase the visitors, and that could be a lot of extra money for us. That got really expensive, but at this point, everything's expensive. I'm going to get another Turnip Gatherer as well. I want a bigger sword. I don't need a bigger sword, but I want a bigger sword. Instead, I'm going to settle for more levels of Gem Seeker. We're at level 15. We're going to max buy that. We got to level 18. Things are really, really, really expensive. We'll get another turnip collector times 2 and then another turnip gathering efficiency. Even after that, with our cows on a rampage, I still have $15 million. Turns out we can make $300 million fairly fast. And if we push that just a little higher to $330 million, we can get another grass shoot row. And for that kind of price, it's got to be worth it. I feel like the earnings went up. And wow, look at that. We have 1.86 billion. So we're going to take marketing tier 2 up to max level. So we're going to make even more. That was nearly as expensive as I thought. Lulu the cow, every 1% per level. So we're going to get an extra 10%, which was actually all of our money. Relatively speaking, we used to have $500 million in the bank. So we're going to max by turnip gathering. Then we're going to max by grass ponderer level 2. So that's going to go from level 34 to 38. The upgrade list is getting smaller. We're going to get turnip collector. And then we're going to go back to cutting grass and harvesting these things. And what do we think the next $500 million will buy for us? Not even 1 more level of Lulu the cow. That's got to be some kind of record. We can get grass ponderer tier 2. All the way up to max level. That's now off the board. Maybe 1 more level of Gem Seeker and then it's painfully close to getting off the board as well. We can get another Beet Collector. You can never have too many of those, considering how many beets we grow. Very quickly but very slowly, all at the same time, we have another 560 million. So let's finish off Gem Seeker. That is now officially max level and off of the screen. I do also actually want a better side slash and shadowy shuriken for 64 million. Still didn't unlock anything new, it's very sad. But I will take one more beet collector and also one more turnip collector. So all in all, there's only like $4 trillion in upgrades left. Since we do still need billions of dollars, I think we're gonna let things sit right here for a few minutes. Many hours later, we have $38.34 billion, which surprisingly might not be enough to buy everything we need. The next wombo combo is 1.2 billion. One level of that, it already jumps up to 12 billion for the next, so we'll only buy one of those for now. Shadowy Shuriken can sure get leveled up all the way up to level 5. So now we'll really be able to make that money at a 5 times multiplier. So the other upgrades, we'll get another grass shoot row because those do add a lot of earnings. We can only afford one level of that. We can take more beet collectors all the way up to their max level. 2 more levels of Lulu the cow for more earnings. More turnip collectors, probably all the way up to max level. We have $10 billion left over. So we just spent a lot of money. But since we have all of the upgrades, it's time to beat the demo. As a reward, we get 10 kittens, and sometimes when you cut the grass, you'll launch a firework. And when I move the sword really fast, it will now cut the grass in between frames. Okay, now we got fancy firework stuff that's gonna light the world on fire. But given the cost of upgrades, this one is $47 billion and this one is $120 billion, I would have to play for 10 hours just to afford one of those. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here and wait for the full game. In the meantime, enjoy my animals.